Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have the lovely office mug with lots of coffee, and this is going to be a great but long video, so I'm going to need it. It is my current activewear legging collection. So I think this is the biggest one yet. I've had many leggings in the past, but I think this one is my biggest one. I hope you guys are excited. I believe I have 24 pairs of leggings to talk about with you guys. There are some duplicates in different colors and stuff like that, so I'll try and keep it short and sweet for the ones that do have duplicates, but I'm going to want to go in detail for all of them with you guys, just so you know what ones I really think are worth the price, if they're swap proof, cellulite friendly, if, you know, they're flattering, compressive, all the things. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to be talking a lot about Alphalete, Gymshark, nepoagym, and Lululemon. I think those are like my top. Yeah, I really don't think there's any leggings that aren't from them. So those are the four that I'm going to be talking about today. So I hope you guys are excited. Grab your coffee, grab a snack if you want, and let's just get straight into the video. So before I start talking about all the leggings, I just wanted to give a little reference for you guys of my sizing. I wear a universal size medium in all my leggings from everyone. There's one exception that I will mention throughout the video, but every single one of these leggings I wear a size medium basically. Alright guys, so I'm going to start with a brand that a lot of you may not know that much about. It is called nepoagym. They're a very small but amazing brand that makes a lot of dupes of Gymshark. I think like they've done Alphalete in the past. I think they've done like navigation, things like that, but for like a fraction of the price. And I've worked with them a few times, so I've done reviews for them in the past, and I genuinely love their leggings. Like, I'm pretty sure half of my legging collection is nepoagym, and that says something. Well, I can afford nepoagym more than I can afford like Alphalete and Gymshark, which might be why. Yeah, we're just gonna dive right into that. I'm gonna start off with their rhythm legging collection. So I have 4 pairs of their rhythm leggings. I have them in this green color, I have them in black, I have them in this beautiful, like, I don't even know, like gray blue color, and then in this kind of like deep purple color. And the thing I like about these is they are sort of like a Lululemon Align dupe, only there are a few differences that make them better and also make them worse. So to start off, I'm going to use this green pair as an example just because I feel like they show up the best on camera. But as you can see, they're just like a plain legging, about a 7/8 length, kind of like the Aligns. And the only difference in the front you can tell is there is no front seam on these babies, which I absolutely love. And they did this really nice detailing on the back too, that's kind of like a V detail on the butt, so it kind of flatters the butt a little bit more. So they're very similar to the Lululemon Aligns. However, there are a few differences. So I would say these, they're definitely brushed, kind of like the Aligns, but they're definitely more slick. So they're definitely better for performance. If you take a look, you can kind of tell that they're brushed still, but just not as brushed as the Lululemon Aligns. So that's kind of nice for working out. I tend to not work out in my Aligns too much because they're more cottony, and I feel like they kind of hold in the sweat and they kind of just feel weird when I work out. But with these, they don't do that. Pretty great. The only downside to these leggings, I would say, is that the top band here, so there's no seam or anything, but when you're doing like legs or just a lot of like bending over in the gym, it does tend to like run down, and I have been told that they're fixing that and making a little upgraded version of these, so I'm really excited about that because that's literally the only downside to these leggings. I absolutely love them. They do things for the booty. I would say they are pretty squat proof. I will show obviously in the clips here of all the colors whether or not they're squat proof in my lighting in my bathroom here. Yeah, I absolutely love them. As for cellulite, I suffer with a lot of cellulite, and I always seem to see cellulite whenever I'm wearing leggings. Even in like pattern ones, I kind of see it. But yeah, I would definitely give these ones more like a low to medium on the cellulite scale, a medium to high on the booty scale. Overall, I would probably give them like a 9 out of 10. Like, they're definitely one of my favorite leggings so far. So the next collection from Nepoagym that I have is their high-waisted flex collection. This is obviously a Gymshark dupe because everyone knows about the high-waisted flex from Gymshark. They're great. But this is their dupe, and I absolutely love these because, first of all, there's nothing on the back that says, you know, like Gymshark, or like there's no logos anywhere. And I bought the really beautiful like periwinkle blue color. So it kind of looks gray on camera, but it does have like a little tint of blue. And everyone knows about these leggings. They got the awesome booty contour underneath here. They have the mesh on the side of the legging, which is kind of hard to see, but it's there. Overall, these are just great leggings. These are definitely more cellulite friendly than the last pair I just showed you. They compress really well. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Sorry, I totally missed it in the last pair. But for the rhythm leggings, they are not as compressive as I would like. These ones definitely have more compression, so they kind of just like suck everything in. Yeah, they're a full length on me. I would say they are like a medium to high on the cellulite, a medium to high on the booty scale, and I would give them an 8 out of 10 overall, just because I prefer the style of the rhythm leggings, even though there are some like little flaws about them. But yeah, these are definitely really nice too. I'm probably going to give all of these leggings like a high rating because I wear them and I genuinely love them all. Keep that in mind, but you're going to see what they look like on my body type, and you can kind of get an idea of like whether or not you would want to buy them. These are the high-waisted flex by Nepoagym. So this next collection by Nepoagym is their Vital Seamless. It's their very latest updated version, and I have them in these two colors here. So I have it in the blue and the green. I'm gonna be straight up right now, I am in love with this color, but they are not in any way squat proof. I've worn them once to the gym and I was pleasantly surprised how squat proof they were, but they are not squat proof, if that makes sense. Like, you couldn't just see them while I was standing up. I was really worried that they wouldn't even be stand proof, but they are. You just would not be able to wear these in the gym doing leg day, I would say. Like, they're really good for upper body day, but they have awesome contour detailing, just like the Gymshark ones, all the way down the leg. And here it is on the blue. You can kind of see the contoured lines on these ones a little bit more. These are very similar to the high-waisted flex in the sense that they are very compressive, very flattering. I would give them probably a medium to high on the cellulite scale and a medium to high on the booty scale. And for squat proofness, the blue are 100% squat proof, but the green are not 100% squat proof. Both are really great. I love the material of the Vital Seamless. They're so soft. Even the green ones are even more soft than the blue ones, I find. But they're so soft. They're actually a very lightweight material, which I appreciate in the gym. And yeah, they're overall just a really great legging. You'll see what they look like on. I would definitely give these ones like a 9 out of 10 in my overall rating. Okay guys, I literally was not kidding when I said that half of my collection is from Nepoagym, because I have 3 more collections to go and then we're going to move on to the next brand. The next one I wanted to talk about is their ribbon leggings. So I've heard a lot of people say mixed feelings on these leggings. I personally am in love with them. There are some pros and cons. So this is what they look like. Kind of hard to tell, but they are like a nude color, and a lot of people have said they're definitely more for like relaxing and like lounging in, but I have worn these to the gym and I genuinely love them. These are about a 7th to 8th length. This is the ribbed like pattern as the title describes it as. It is so nice. It's kind of like a marled texture too, but I love the little detailing all up the legging, even on the band. It's great. And it does come in plenty of other colors. I just only have the one. Yeah, these do not have a front seam, which is fantastic. They're high-waisted. I would give them like a mid to high waist actually on me, just because my butt, the bigger your butt is, the lower these are gonna like lay on you. So I have a decently large booty, and they have this little like V even more accentuated in the back. You can kind of tell. It's kind of hard to tell. There you go. It's even more accentuated on these than they are on the rhythm leggings, so that gives it that really, like, the booty scale on this is just like off the charts. Like, my butt looks so freaking good in these leggings, but the bigger your butt is, the lower waisted they're gonna be, and that's my only complaint about the leggings. I think that they're activewear appropriate. but you can also lounge in them and they would be super comfy too. And I just genuinely really like them. You will see in the try on that they are fully squat proof because of the ribbed material all throughout the legging. They're very cellulite friendly, so I would give them a medium to high on the cellulite scale, a super high on the booty scale, probably give them like an 8 out of 10 overall, just because I don't always like gravitate to them. So I feel like they're definitely not my favorite pair of leggings, but I still really like them. Oh guys, we need a break. It's literally 1 p.m. and I'm drinking coffee right now. Oh, so good. Wow. So this next pair is the one exception that I was telling you guys about when it comes to sizing. So it is the Nepoagym's Energy Seamless leggings. I wear a size large in these. They recommended I size up, so I did, and I'm really happy that I did, just because they definitely do fit a little bit smaller for some reason. I think it's just the material isn't as stretchy as other ones. But I have 3 pairs in different colors. So I have this beautiful teal color, and you can kind of see the detailing there, the contoured quad. There's also a contour, there's a contoured line under the booty and also on the hammy there. So it's very high-waisted also. You can kind of tell like how high it is, so it does like fit me pretty well. Sometimes it'll fold over, but I'm fine with that. So yeah, I have it in this amazing blue color. I have it in this awesome gray color. My favorite color out of all 3 is this beautiful burnt orange. So like I said, they're all the same legging, just in different colors. I love them all. I've done a review on my Instagram of this. You can go follow me on my Instagram and check it out. It's an IGTV where I just talk about all of them. I would say that the gray pair are definitely the stretchiest and the most squat proof, but the other 2 are still pretty squat proof too. I would give the blue and the red like an 8 out of 10, and then the gray a 9 out of 10 for squat proof. I would give these probably give these a low to medium on both the cellulite and the booty scale, because they're not as stretchy. They kind of compress your body a little bit more, and so they kind of like push your butt in, and they also don't have much detailing on them, so they kind of show cellulite a little bit. So these ones definitely are not my favorite leggings. I do not gravitate towards these most of the time, but if I'm in the mood for one of the colors or whatever, I will grab it. So I do really like having them in my wardrobe, and thank you Nepoagym for sending me these, because I do genuinely love them, and I didn't have any other Energy Seamless from like Gymshark. So yeah, I really like them. I would probably only give them like a 7.5 out of 10 though as an overall rating. Alright guys, we got one more collection by Nepoagym, and it is the camo. So they have come out with a camo dupe for Gymshark. I have it in the black and the green. They do have the purple, and they just recently came out with the gray and the burgundy as well. So I'm really excited to get my hands on those. But for right now, we just have the 2 colors, and I'm obsessed with the camo. Like, I don't have the Gymshark camo, and I'm sure they're very similar in quality because these are unreal. So they are insanely stretchy. As you can see, they kind of look very small next to me compared to other leggings, but they are super compressive. They still have that the awesome booty scrunch, just like the Gymshark one. And as you can see, it's like a very soft brushed marled texture, which gives them a lot of stretch. Yeah, I am obsessed with these. There is no front seam on them, and they're about a 7/8 length on me. Same goes for the green here. I will show you it as well. So this is what the green looks like. And these ones are probably my favorite ones when it comes to cellulite friendliness. So I would give these a high on the cellulite scale. They are very good for that, just because they're marled and they're patterned, and they're very thick and brushed, so that helps a lot when it comes to cellulite. And then on the booty scale, because of that little scrunch, once again, I would definitely give them a high. So I'm surprised in myself for thinking that these would be one of my favorite pairs of leggings in my collection, but they absolutely are. I love them. I do want to try the Gymshark camo, because if they're better than these, like, that's just unreal. I really like the camo. I think these are probably like a 9.5, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend you pick these up. If you were going to pick anything up from Nepoagym, definitely try their camo collection. Yeah, that is the last collection from Nepoagym. I did want to mention that I will link all of the company's links down below for you guys to go shop and check it out. For Nepoagym, I kid you not, most of these are under 25 US dollars. So if you're in Canada, that's about 35 bucks for a pair of leggings. And if you're in the US, obviously it's around 25. For a pair of leggings, that is amazing, because I know that Gymshark and Alphalete are closer to like $60 US. So if you're looking for really high quality leggings, but you're on a budget, or maybe you're a student or something, really go check out Nepoagym. They are so amazing and very nice people. I've talked to them a few times, so yeah, go check out Nepoagym. And next up, we're going to be talking about Gymshark. So let's go into that. Okay, so this is actually crazy, but I definitely thought I had more from Gymshark. I only have 2 of their collections, so I'm gonna just hop into the older pairs. I've held on to these babies for so long. I definitely had way more Gymshark in the past, but I just like have sold them or donated them or gave them to friends because I just wasn't wearing them and they weren't really like in style anymore. I only have 3 pairs of Gymshark leggings now, which is shocking to say the least, but I've held on to these for so long because they are one of my favorite from Gymshark. It is the Amplify Seamless. So I had them in the dark gray into like the turquoise blue. They are not my favorite really anymore, like overall, but genuinely they are very nice leggings that Gymshark has made. You might be able to tell, but they are a very slick material, not very soft, very performance, which is good for the gym. They do have that little contour on the butt, but not on the bottom. It's on the top as like a little V shape, which is different for Gymshark, and I really like it. I wish, the only thing I don't like about these leggings is their compression is lacking, and this band is obviously, you can kind of tell, it's only like this big, which kind of doesn't help if you have like a stomach area, so it really accentuates the lower part of my stomach. So they don't sell these anymore anyway. You probably wouldn't be able to find them unless you were finding them from like a seller on like eBay or Poshmark or Depop or something like that. But just keep that in mind if you do really want a pair of these. They're so nice for performance, but if you got a little belly like I do, they accentuate it, and that's not cute. As for everything else, these are a little bit long on me. I am 5'2" and I'm short, so most people are a bit taller than me, I think, and you should be fine. I just tend to roll these up once. They definitely are really nice on the booty scale. Cellulite wise, I would give them a low to medium, or booty scale wise, I would give them a medium to high. They are squat proof 100%, so I would give them a 10 out of 10 out on that. And overall, like, I just haven't really been that impressed with Gymshark leggings, but these have always kind of impressed me, so I just never wanted to give them away because I just love them so much. So yeah. And then the next and last collection, for some reason, that I have from Gymshark, the like berry color, and I also have it in the pink color, and I just genuinely really like these. They feel pretty similar to the high-waisted flex from Nepoagym, so like I said, if you don't have enough money, just go check out Nepoagym. They're great, and they don't have any of the logos, because this is something that I don't like from Gymshark. On the back of these leggings, it says Gymshark, which is just, in my opinion, a little obnoxious. Like, they could have just kept it at some simple logo. I don't even know where they have another logo. Maybe they don't. But they could have just put like a little Gymshark thing on the front here or something. This here is just a little obnoxious in my opinion. It also has it on this one with like a little less. This one here says Gymshark right there. So it could have just kept it at that. But other than the logo, they are very similar to the Nepoagym. I love the compression. I love the contouring underneath the butt and the mesh. I do want to also mention something that I forgot is the mesh part under the butt and on the sides is not squat proof. It's very see-through. But because it's not actually on your butt, it's fine. Like, I'm fine with it at least. You're not actually going to show the world your butt. It's just the under part of your butt. These are the last pair of Gymshark leggings I have, and I would probably give both of these like a 9 out of 10 on the rating. Okay, next up, I just want to talk really quickly about one pair of Under Armour leggings that I own. So Isaac got me these, I think last Christmas, or no, I think it was for my birthday in March. So I've had these for a hot minute. I really like them. They are very, very performance. Like, I would not wear these on like an everyday excursion, but they are these Under Armour leggings. So they're gray in the front. They do have a front seam there, which isn't like my favorite thing. And also obviously the band here is like similar to the low-waisted flex. So that's not like really my favorite either, but they do fit me really well, which is why I've kept them all these last few months, on top of like obviously Isaac just bought them for me and I don't want to sell something he gave me, so yeah. But they are cool because you can go and do them the reverse, so now they have this like really cool pattern on them. Very performance ready. They are 100% squat proof. They're a bit more low-waisted than some of the others, but I know Under Armour is a really great company. I trust them for all of my running shoe needs. I've just like trusted them for years. I think that they make excellent shoes and excellent apparel. So overall, I definitely have not been gravitating towards those leggings. I would give them about a 7.5 out of 10 on the overall rating. Alright guys, next up we have Lululemon. I only have 3 pairs of leggings from them. 2 of them are aligned, so I don't really think I need to go into much detail, but I have just like a plain black pair and a like dark blue navy pair here. And one of them is in a size 6, the black pair, and then the other one is in a size 8. I definitely prefer the size 6 over the 8, and I just wear these kind of like as an everyday legging. Like I said, they're very brushed, super high-waisted, they don't have any compression, and they're a full length on me, so I do genuinely like the Aligns. I'll show you kind of what the material looks like. You will be able to tell on camera 100% just like how brushed these are. You can even hear it. Like they're very brushed. I love wearing these just on an everyday basis. I will throw these on when I get home if I don't want to put pajamas on yet. They are so comfortable. And then the next pair of Lululemons that I have, I'm pretty sure these are the Fast and Free. I'm not 100% sure. I will figure that out, and like put a little name here for you guys, but this is the color I chose. This is what they look like. They are high-waisted, lots of pockets, lots of seams. You don't have any seam, they kind of just like cut off, which I found really cute and different. I've never seen that in a legging before. They have pockets on the side. These are definitely more meant for like running, and you can kind of hear it, like they're a slick material. They also have a drawstring inside, so if they're like slightly too big, you can like tie that up and you're good to go. But these are a size 6, and maybe I would have sized up to an 8 in these because they do fit slightly more snug since they are that slick material. But they do fit, and I really love wearing these. They are not too compressive, and they are not very good on the cellulite scale. I definitely see cellulite when I wear these because of the color and the slickness and the thinness, so keep that in mind. But they definitely are really good on the booty scale. I would give them like a medium on the booty scale. I know these leggings are typically worth like over $100. I don't think they're worth $100, maybe 60. So I would definitely give these like about a 7 on the overall rating. Alright guys, we have made it to the final company. We are at Alphalete. I am just gonna say right now, I'm biased, but I love Alphalete. I think their company, the material, how they make their items, the thought process that goes into them, they genuinely just do less is more. Hey guys, this is the next day now, but I wanted to add this in because I wore the cloud gray halo leggings from Alphalete to the gym last night, and they literally ripped. So in theory, they are great leggings, and maybe I just got the wrong size, but I really don't think so. I think it was just like the mesh was too weak to handle like me getting them on. I do not have long nails or anything, so it wasn't like caught in there or anything. So just keep that in mind if you are buying from Alphalete. I would say their Aero leggings and the halos are very easily rippable if you have long nails especially. Yeah, there's just like a little tear. I'll put a little photo right here for you guys to check it out. And it's unfortunate because they are really high quality leggings, but I wanted to just like let someone know that even though they are really nice leggings, they look great, everything like that, there's a possibility of ripping in any pair of leggings, but it just so happens that it happened in Alphalete. So just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I love all of these leggings. They are probably all going to be rated like a 9.5 out of 10. I'm obsessed with them. So I'm going to start off with the Revival collection. So when I first got all of these leggings in the mail, they looked so tiny. Like I was expecting them to be so small on me and not fit at all. But the way they do everything is they pre-shrink their items, so that way if you were to put it in the wash by accident and then dry it, it's already pre-shrunk, so nothing really bad will happen. I really appreciate that they pre-shrink their items, but I have the Revivals in, you guessed it, the bright yellow, which is very exposed on this camera shot, and I just recently picked up the navy, which I thought was beautiful. These leggings have a lot of contouring on them, but it's so like simplistic and subtle that you don't really see it that much. So this is what the navy look like. So they have a really awesome thick waistband with the seam there, not on the top, on the bottom there's a seam, and then you go down and on the quad there's like this big chunk of contouring, and then you go all the way to the bottom and there's more contouring like closer to the end of the legging. There is a front and back seam. This is what the back looks like, and I know it says Alphalete here, and I said I did not like that on the Gymshark, but theirs is just petite and very subtle, and it is like it's like knitted in, which is really nice. And I know that with all of their leggings, they use about 30% more thread to ensure that they're squat proof. So this navy pair is 100% squat proof, and then this yellow pair, I will zoom in on that one for you as well. It's the same thing, it just has the contouring all the way down to the bottom there. I would say they are like a 9 or like 8.5 out of 10 on the squat proof scale. So I genuinely love the revivals. When it comes to cellulite and booty scale, I would definitely give these about a medium to high on the cellulite scale and a high on the booty scale. You heard me, they are compressive, but they just do things for the booty. Maybe it's just, like I said, because I have a big butt, I don't know. Let's go into the halos. And next up we have the halos. So I was really happy during their Black Friday sale to pick up one of every color, and then I already had the yellow ones. So I picked up the cloud gray and the halos, and you can literally tell by looking at them. Like, they just look so tiny, and I have worn these, so they like go back to their shrunken size. This is what the halos look like. They all look very similar, but the contouring is definitely different on these. So it has more of like this waffle texture on the side, on the inside of the leg, and you just go down and then there's nothing else. It's just like a very soft, it's so soft. And like, I know it looks small, but it's so, look at that, so stretchy. Like, are you kidding me? Even this, like, that is so stretchy. Looking at it on camera, but it comes out stretched out and it just looks really nice. When it comes to cellulite, it's the same thing, medium to high, and once again, very high on the booty scale. I would give these about probably a 9 out of 10 on the squat proof, which for this color is like insane. They did a really great job with these halo leggings. Guys, we have finally made it to the last pair of leggings in this video. It is the Arrow legging, and I'm gonna lift these up and you're gonna be like, what the heck are those? Like, what are those? Because they kind of look distorted when they're not on the body, so you'll just see. Ready? So you're probably thinking like, what is happening? Like, those look so weird off the body, and it's because of this material. So it's because of this material here. It's very like stretchy, but it's mesh. So if you have fake nails, be careful about that. But it's also like here, and it kind of just like cinches it all in, which is why it's looking like that. But like, similar to the halos, once it's on the body, it just looks natural and like a normal, beautiful contour. It's so nice. Just says Alphalete, and then the contouring underneath the butt is probably like the most pronounced on these leggings, so keep that in mind. So for these ones here, once again, I would say medium to high on the cellulite scale because of the thickness, and high on the booty scale. Overall, I would give all of them like a 9.5 out of 10 rating. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my activewear legging collection. I know this was a lot to watch, so if you have made it to the end, thank you for bearing with me. Give this one a big thumbs up if you found any pairs of leggings you might want to try out in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon with our next video. Bye guys!